This is there's a question that I had to even do some research on because I've heard people say that. A buddy of mine, Grant Wistrom,
Uh-huh.
who, played in the NFL. He had coaches always telling him, "Dude, don't do the horizontal hula like 48 hours before a game because it'll jack up your mojo."
Really?
Yeah, but this is actually more myth than fact. Studies have shown that if you abstain,
Uh-huh.
you actually start to decrease your testosterone levels after several days. So I think what the biggest thing is that a lot of people are worn out.
Uh-huh.
Maybe
Right.
they're getting after it. In
Okay.
the bedroom. So they don't got anything left for game day. I do know one thing. They have done other studies that have shown that increased stress in your life will decrease your serum testosterone levels. So
And not having sex could be
yeah,
stressful.
I know I'm gonna be one stressed out dude if I'm not getting any action.
Yeah.
So, if it works for you and if it gives you that mental edge and you feel like you're getting stronger because you're not getting laid, by all means go for it. But I'm not cutting that out of my diet.
Yeah.
Yeah, what kind of training you might want to practice riding a bike? you know.
And then that's it?
Well, the core strength definitely. Doing kettlebell movements, learning different kettlebell movements to strengthen your core. Deadlifting. Go back to the testosterone question. Deadlifting and squatting, dudes. You want to increase your testosterone? Do those compound movements. But back to the strength or the bike thing here. That's very specialized. So you
Okay.
need to practice. You need to get on some type of progression to build up to 1,750-mile bike ride.
Would you say the same thing to somebody who was wanting to be able to run like a 5K or something like that? Would you say just practice running?
Yeah, 5K in the world of running is kind of a short. It's considered a shorter run.
Uh-huh.
It's by a lot of accounts, it's kind of sprint. I know you wouldn't really think of that, but
Right.
marathoners and people who run a lot,
Yeah.
they're like, 5K, that's a sprint,
Right.
So if you want to work up to a 5K, yeah, maybe start doing mile intervals. You said you're doing 500-meter swims
And 1 mile.
into 1 mile.
Yes.
Well, those are two vastly different training pathways. For the 500-meter, you need to do, like I said, kind of interval or circuit training just to push that intensity for 2, 3, 5 minutes. For the mile, I mean that's an endurance battle, dude. You're gonna need to just train to get your lungs to where they're gonna be able to be conditioned to go for a long time.
What would be the best way to work on endurance?
Low intensity, long duration. So you have to actually practice that skill. Endurance activity, like I said, it could be low intensity for a long duration. It could be anything. Doing just jogging can transfer to that being better at swimming, riding your bike, rowing. It's very aerobic in nature, meaning you need to be able to utilize oxygen. So
Yeah.
there's anything that's going to keep you active at a low intensity for a long duration or a moderate intensity is going to help. Yeah, you need foods that are going to burn for a long time. Sweet potatoes, pasta. Dude, if you're swimming that much, get after it. You can eat. I mean, I can't do anything to change your frame, dude. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, I think working and doing maybe the circuit training type stuff, working in repetitions that are greater than probably 12, like 12 or more at a time, that's probably going to help continue to keep you lean. Using moderate loads, so not going super heavy to where you hit failure at 5 to 10 reps. Those are all going to be good things to keep you from kind of hulking out, like you said. Well, a question that we've gotten a lot of is how do I burn fat quickly? And one of the best things you can do to burn fat is do your strength training. Well, first off, do strength training. Lift weights. If you lift weights, you will burn fat. But in this order, do your strength training and then do your cardio. Studies have shown that if you just do cardio, you burn half as much fat as if you do strength then cardio.
Right on.
Yeah.
And I think people always, I've heard you say this. Everybody says, "I want to lose weight really, really, really fast. What should I do?" And you say, "Well, how long did it take you to put it on?"
It takes time.
Yeah.
And just stick to the grindstone, work hard. You focus on doing the work. Everything else will take care of itself.